Hundreds of officers have arrived in the Admiralty district next to government buildings to enforce a High Court order to clear the streets. Journalist Tom Grundy is at the main protest site. He's with us now. Hi Tom, can you hear me?
I can indeed, yes.
What's happening there now?
Well, there's currently a police press conference after bailiffs have removed some of the barricades at the western end of the site. The court injunction brought by a bus company doesn't cover all of the area near to government headquarters here, but it seems that at some point, probably very soon, police will sweep through the area to remove remaining protesters and debris from the eight-lane highway where protesters have been occupying for about 75 days. There are about 7,000 police working today in 2 shifts to remove barricades and remaining tents.
And what are the protesters saying? Are they resigned to going?
Well, yesterday the chief executive of Hong Kong, CY Leung, expected a furious resistance, but it seems to be very calm at the moment, and there doesn't seem to be much appetite for any sort of confrontation. There are still hundreds of protesters remaining. Some are sat, many having lunch, some first aiders, members of the press, also quite relaxed. And most of them are telling me that when the police come, they will move, including some students who are still studying at the study centre.
Why the court injunction now, after all this time?
Well, actually the police at any time could have moved through the site and remove people under the unlawful assembly rules in Hong Kong. But so it does seem somewhat theatrical to have these court injunctions, but it kind of gives the police the initiative to lock down the whole area and then remove the obstacles and reopen it to traffic, which seems to be the plan today. But although the turnout is the main site here, tens of thousands turned up yesterday for the final night of the pro-democracy occupation, and many stayed over as artworks were removed and archived in preparation for the police operation today.
And today, did the students, the protesters, think it's a failure, that they've been beaten?
I'm sorry, I didn't quite catch that question.
Do the students think that they've failed, that they have been beaten?
Well, the student leaders, they haven't won anything. They had to admit that their demands for one person, one vote, there has been no movement by the government. The plan by Beijing allows for universal suffrage, but citizens have to choose from 2 or 3 pre-approved candidates, which is the plan which starts these protests. But there are signs all across the site, banners saying "We will be back." So far from being an end, these are likely the birth pangs of a renewed democracy movement in the territory.
Thank you, Tom. That's journalist Tom Grundy speaking to us from Hong Kong.